Hey guys, what's up? How ya doing? I'm here to talk to you guys about the new episode of Ranma 1 half 2024 on season 2 on episode 6 or episode 18 of the total number of episodes. This episode right here was kind of disturbing depending on your point of view and can be considered to maybe hate this kind of character because of what he is, even though he has his own fighting skills and abilities. So if anything else, let's just get this started right away. We get to see that Ranma and his so-called family and Akane ends up meeting an old man who's very small, very short, and is a very powerful martial artist, but he's a very nasty pervert. Apparently, Akane's father and Ranma's father were actually students to this man. And of course, when it comes to like the abuse that they had to go through, they somehow managed to seal him away, but he broke out of it, and apparently he's on the lookout for a successor. We have to it that throughout this episode we get to see his perverted tendencies or activities, which apparently is very much annoying and disturbing depending on what you are looking at and how irritating it can be. And he does pose a lot of irritation, that much I can say, but he's not some typical old man you could just pick and fight either. This guy knows how to fight, and his fighting spirit, whatever that's called in this episode that is shown, is very terrifying and very dangerous. That aside, Rama tries to do some kind of like dirty trick on him, but apparently he suffers through certain withdrawal symptoms, and Rama feels bad about it and tries to like, what's the word? Decides to not do that kind of dirty trick again, but he's not above doing some other dirty tricks, such as like throwing naked pictures of himself as a girl and being stuck in a pot kettle. And when it comes to his fighting spirit, it's very terrifying. Not to mention, like, Rama's father's fighting spirit and his panda form is also terrifying. Of course, it goes into a draw because they release too much energy or they're just too tired. Whatever the situation is, it ends in a draw. While Happosai seems to enjoy looking at the picture that was taken by that shows Happosai's fighting spirit and Rama's father's fighting spirit in his panda form. They go like, oh look, man, I actually like this. Pretty awesome. Really awesome. So, whatever the situation is, they're gonna have another like troublemaker, or should I say they're gonna have a major troublemaker in the house because that's Happosai. Despite him being perverted and annoying and pretty much possibly hated by a lot of people, I am just being honest, he's a grandmaster martial artist, that much is to be said, after what is shown in this episode. Well, I guess you can say he's disgustingly perverted and annoying. I could agree on that, but the way how he fights is like pretty crazy. So I guess there are some nice things about him, but not entirely. I mean, 90% of it, 90% will hate him because, you know, he's old, he's perverted, and he has no tendency to try to hold back. But whatever the case, I think he had a curse that was given to him, but whatever. So until then, I'll see you guys later. I'm Happosai. Have a good day. I'll see you guys next time, alright? Peace out. Bye-bye. Toot-toot-toot.